RS3 cos'è? Right, today we've got this RS3 that is coming for our full deep clean monthly maintenance package. This one gets done literally every 4 weeks. However, it is now getting sold sadly, so this will be the final detail on the actual vehicle itself before we don't maintain it anymore. So we're going to get it looking nice and clean again and get it back to a showroom standard, ready for sale, so our client Ross can get the most money out of the vehicle. So we're just going to pull it up next to this van that Adam's busy decontaminating. The unit's absolutely jam-packed today, so I'm just going to stick it there for now, I think. Bit of double action jet wash in here, like dual action jet wash. Right then, I'm going to fill some buckets up at the tap and then we'll start the pre-wash.
Oh yeah!
Right, so what we've got going on today, we've just had an interior deep clean that's just been picked up. This Z4 is just getting finished. Callum's busy doing the interior. It's been fully stage 1, paint corrected, ceramic coated, the roof's been soft top re-proofed, and like I say, Callum's busy finishing that off. This is today's job for Adam, a brand new 25 plate Transit Custom, which is coming for our winter protection package, which is essentially where we're looking to basically still deep clean the vehicle, decontaminate it, and then from there machine polish it with no paint correction factor and then put a fully warranted 3-year ceramic coating on the paintwork. We've also, obviously like mentioned before, got this RS3 which is Ross Needham's vehicle, which is busy getting ready for sale. So we're just going to give it a good deep clean, get it back to that standard, hand it back over to Max Sansom, obviously for the sale. Right, so first protocol, we're going to stick some Spritz Musso in these buckets just to give it some lubrication. So here it is, Spritz Musso, highly concentrated long lasting snow foam. Always have this in a 5 litre industrial size, and I'm also going to pour in this leftover stuff from the snow foamer that we used the last time. We'll just stick that in there. Literally only need a cap full of this per soapy bucket, like so. And we'll stick this in the back of the van while we fill this up with pre-wash. Using Spritz Cirex, we need 200ml of this to every 1 litre. And that's quite aggressive, by the way, as well. You can dilute it a lot less. And then we'll start the pre-washing process. So like I say, we do know this car quite well. We do it every 4 weeks, and we have done for the last 3 years, really. As you can see, Adam's really working hard there. Oh, out with the turn the valve on. There we are. Right, so we've got the Spritz Musso here, so we're just going to get the snow foamer prepared for the actual contact wash phase. So we're just putting 2 capfuls of this in, to the rest water, and that is a very, very thick snow foam that will be on the vehicle, which is how I kind of like it, to be honest. So just going to fill this back up and obviously prepare it for the contact wash of this. Obviously we still need to rinse all this pre-wash off, but once we've obviously rinsed all this pre-wash off, we still need to do the actual wheels. And obviously decon them, and then from there, once the wheels are done, since they are the dirtiest part of the vehicle, obviously start the contact wash, and then from there remove any kind of tar or brake dust from the actual paintwork itself. And then once all that's done, we'll then protect it going forward with some paint sealant. So we're just going to rinse this off now. It's 12 for about 5 minutes. We just don't want to dry it. It is in the shade anyways, but we just want to let it do its job basically before we remove it. RS3 cos'è? Right, let's have a look back off. Right, next what we're using is Ferron by Spritz. It's a powerful paste neutral iron fallout remover. And we're just going to spray this on the wheel, let it dwell, and obviously remove the iron before we start the contact wash of the actual wheels themselves. Right, so we're just finishing off with the decontamination of these wheels here. We just need to quickly do the faces of this one, and then from there we'll rinse them off and contact wash the full vehicle. Right, so we're just contact washing this RS3, always working from the top down and then front to back, since the back is always dirtier than the front. Right, so once all the front's done, we'll then work down to the bottom of the windows and do the wing mirrors, like so. We'll just do that this little bit, and we'll do the other side the same. And then we'll work across the doors like so. Then we'll do the same to the other side. And then finally we'll do the back, and then we'll rinse all this off. Swatch the RS3 badges. And we'll get right round the spinner. Right, so now that all these suds are now washed off, we're just going to quickly inspect the paintwork for any tar, which I believe I've seen some over here. Yeah, there's quite a bit of tar. I don't know if you can see this on camera, so we're just going to decontaminate. This pump spray is actually knackered, so we're just going to pour it in like so, and then wipe it off to remove it. Oh, there it is. So this massive bit of tar there, which this will just take that straight off. Just going to do the full lower half of the car. Because there is a lot of tar on this, to be honest. Righto. So last thing we're going to put on is Touchless by Spritz again, high gloss quick dealer and finishing spray, and we're just going to literally spray this all over the vehicle. It's going to add a lovely wet and glossy look to the vehicle. Also can be used as a rinse aid, which makes it easier for us to dry the car. Adds a lovely shine to the vehicle that will last around about 4 to 6 weeks. The biggest thing for us and why we use it, it's just so it finishes the car a lot better, and not only that, it just makes it easier for us to dry, really. Right, so going to now rinse this off, and as you can see it's getting really hydrophobic now on the paintwork, so it's going to give it some great protection, bead the water up, and biggest of all, make it easier for us to dry, and obviously add a lovely rich gloss to the vehicle that will last around about a month to 6 weeks. Right, so just pulling out the last little bits from the sills, get it all nice and dry, and then we're going to start the interior. Right, so last part of the exterior, we've got No by Spritz, and we're just going to put this on the actual tyres themselves, get them back to a nice gloss level, ready to hand back over to the customer. Okay, so this is the RS3 that we've just finished off on our monthly car care plan. This one is getting sold now, sadly, so we have been maintaining this for the last 2 years. It is a bit of a shame to see it go, but there is a new vehicle coming in replacement for it. So exterior has been fully decontaminated, and it's obviously looking brand new again, ready for sale. As for the inside, as always, it's been fully detailed, lines put in the carpet, and it is now ready for the customer handover with a box of Tic Tacs and our signature air freshener. So if you are looking to get this done, please contact us post saying quote, and a member of our sales team will be in contact with you as soon as possible.